I came across this indicator for MetaTrader, and it's called FX Magnetic. And I reached out to the developer because I found it quite interesting. I thought there was some merit behind it, and I wanted to take a look at how this thing actually worked. So it's actually on my chart here. You can see that. Again, all my reviews, I have the product. If you're looking at a review and you don't see the product on their charts and they can prove it's theirs, just close it up. It's garbage, okay? Their review is crap. And I'm saying that because I get a lot of people copying my stuff, and it's really irritating. Anyhow, this is the website, and it says manual Forex traders use it on MT4 to know the winning rate of their entry signals. It's interesting, right? The sales page didn't really tell me a whole lot, right? There wasn't a whole lot of stuff here that I could learn from. So when you go over to the facts, it talks about what it is. And this is key, and I think this is one of the reasons why I was kind of interested in it, is this reason right here. Is scanning the markets for extreme conditions and looking for prices that are far above their average or far below their average. In other words, identifying overbought and oversold levels to detect mean reversion. Markets move, momentum, they mean revert, right? Markets will move, for example, up, and then when it gets extended, it'll pull back. Mean reversion is used by many of the biggest traders out there, okay? So it's an extremely valid concept in trading it. It's how you trade it that's going to make the difference. And it's what I like about this is it's truthful. After it detects overbought, the price can continue to move higher, and it certainly can. Markets can always stay longer overbought than you can stay solvent, is a nice way to look at it. So it's going to catch losing trades, no bones about it. And this is where I was like, okay, that makes sense. We're going to have losing trades regardless of what we use. So I want to show you something that I thought was pretty cool about this whole thing. Okay. Over here. What we have here, I hope you can see it. It's on a white background. There we go. That way you can see it. It will list out the last 100 trades. Okay. So whatever it took. So for the last 100 trades, they've had 55 buy trades, 45 sell trades. Okay, so in buy trades, obviously the market was oversold. Sell trades was overbought. Max wins 7, max losses 5. Right? Win rate of 52%. Win rate by itself is meaningless. What matters is that your winners are bigger than your losers. Total profit 2,716 pips. That's pretty cool. Now, this number here, though, sorry, where'd it go? This losing number is actually a little liberal. It's a little bit too much, and I'm about to show you why. When I first put this on my chart and I started looking at it, I saw that we had this arrow here to go short at 1722. That wasn't the right. I think it was at the close of the price, actually. This is where that red thing is. And you can see that it eventually took out for a loss of 55 pips. Okay? So it was a loser. But here's the thing. I'm about to show you where the profit target was. This was the profit target. So this came within 7 pips of a trade of 95 pips. So the target was 99. You can set the targets. You can set the how far you want to go. I wouldn't. I just leave it as default, as you know. So what this so far, I think when we go back here, I like the way it tells you exactly what the how many wins you've had, losses, and how you're doing on this time frame for the last 100 trades. This trade here is 103 pips, so I think it's 103 pips is the target. 55 pips. See these losing streaks we go in a row, right? You're going to get losing streaks. But here's what I want you to see. Again, this says that's a losing trade, right? Because you can see it's, where are we here? Minus 55 pips. Well, here's the problem. The entry was around here somewhere. And it just missed target. It just missed target. So it counts as a 55 pip loss, but it actually would have been a winner. So here's what I'm thinking about this software. You certainly want to set an alert when you are equal to 1 times your risk. You do not want to, for example, we go back to this trade here, suffer through this where you're so close, and risk all this profit, 95 pips, to pick up an extra 8. Makes no sense, right? You're risking 95 pips of profit for 8. All right? So I think if you're using something like this, you certainly want to have some sort of alert set. My general trade management is once I am up 1 times my risk, I take action on the trade, either scaling out or just adjusting my stop. So that's something you might want to consider doing as well. So this is a 30-minute chart. Now, right now, it only works on Euro US dollar. So this is the 30-minute chart. Let's just drop up to a 4-hour chart, which is more of a swing trade. Well, if you think about it, this trade here actually was back from May 31st and ended June 6th, which is today. But it would have only lasted a day if you would have seen something like this happen. So let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. Let's give it a second to load here. So here's our 4-hour chart. So winning trade here. It looks like it's adjusted itself, which is kind of cool. And that's what it does here. Let me just bring up the sheet for you, the page. And down here, it talks about what these two inputs mean on the indicator. But it says here, they allow you to search for better indicator signals, but keep in mind that usually it's already optimized to show the best entry. So it appears that it's going to change itself, which is quite interesting as well. Kind of like artificial intelligence. So on here, we have a 45% win rate. Not the best, right? Again, win rate is not the holy grail. Anyone that tells you that it is, marketers do that a lot. They'll say 88% win rate. Well, by itself, it's meaningless. And you can see it took 5 wins in a row, 6 losses in a row. The last trade was a winner. You can see it plus 100 pips. But again, you've got they wanted this to go up. It didn't. Here's a nice trade here. You can see that. Here's your stop up here. Here's your target here. That was a winning trade. This one here got some legs, right? It got some legs up to here. So, and it went 43 pips in your favor. And again, if you're a price action trader and you see these kind of momentum moves against you, understand that maybe from this example here, the oversold is not working out. This trade here comes close to the stop, gets you 100 pips profit here. This one here entered here, this would set up at the close of this candle, and you can see that you didn't even touch your stop, so you saw those winnings in a row. Let's look at the daily chart for a really longer term. 75% win rate, that's interesting. 1,217 pips. So this is interesting, right? The last close lost 190 pips. Okay, the last one, which was right here. But if you remember, we look back, remember when the Euro US dollar was ranging? You can see that all through this range, it's all winning trades. It's quite interesting, right? Until we broke out. So you can see all these winning trades. All this is green. So you can just add them up. Plus 80, plus 80, plus 80, plus 80, plus 80. That's actually quite interesting. I like that. And again, you can see it. It's all right here anyways. I think this is actually quite interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. So this might be something that you want to pick up and check it out. And I'll tell you another reason why it's not a bad idea for you to click my link here and check this out. I'll show you. Try for free. You could try it for 7 days for free. No charge, no credit card needed. I think... let me just highlight that so you can actually see that. No credit card required. I think that's awesome. So you can actually put it on your chart and check it out and see how you like it. That's that. Let me wrap this up. FX Magentic. Click the link. Check it out. And If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And if there's any questions about the product I think will help other traders, let me know, and I'll put together a video for it. Thanks for watching.